Alright, here we are on a nice windy day in Maine. Springtime, middle of April. Gonna go look for some wild edibles. Well, hopefully we can find some. I'm pretty confident we'll find at least a few. Alright, right off we got some wild strawberries here. They're not fruiting yet, obviously, but good place to keep in mind. I'll have to come back here in a few weeks because there's all kinds of them. Alright, what we have here is some cattail shoots. One of my favorite spring edibles. What you want to do with these is kind of dig down a little bit into this muck here. Pull it straight up from the roots. It should come right up, theoretically. Oh, there we go. Alright. You basically just peel this stuff back and you have this nice white center that's just awesome. Kind of tastes like celery, I guess. But I like to fry it up in a pan, make kind of like a spaghetti with it. So definitely going to collect a few of these. And right next to here, we have a bunch of wild mint, or a wild spearmint, I think technically. This is awesome. Make some tea with this. So I'm going to collect a bunch of these up and I'll get back with you. Alright, what we got growing here too is some Jewelweed Sprouts. These little tiny sprouts. These are edible. Pretty good. Kind of like bean sprouts. But they're kind of a pain to gather because they're so small. It takes forever to get enough for a meal, so I might leave those, I'm not sure. Alright, we got some tiny fiddleheads coming up here too. Unfortunately, not the kind you can eat unless you like being sick. The kind we want don't come up until a little bit later anyways. And I don't think there's any that grow around here. But I do know a few spots that I'm going to hit up in a week or two that should get us some fiddleheads. Alright, looks like we got a lot more cattail shoots over on the other side. The only problem is it's on the other side of this creek, so I'm gonna go up here, see if I can find a place to cross. I think I see one over here. My shoes are already wet, so no big deal if I have to get in the water a little bit, I guess. But it's kind of cold today, and I'd rather not, but I guess this is as good a place as any. Oh, that's cold. Oh, whew. But I still got to cross over here. See, we have a place over here. Not really. Well, actually, here's some rocks I can walk across. All right, nice. We made it. Well, I have to get in the water again anyways to pick these, so whatever, we'll just get wet. See what we can find. do for now. All right, follow this creek down a little ways and see what else we can find. Maybe I should have crossed back there. Can I get down to that rock? Guess I'll go for it. Time to jump. Oh. Don't have much footing here, but here we go. Nice. All right. Well, we got some ground raisins. Ooh, look at this. Purple Trillium. Oh, these are really good. I'm gonna grab a couple leaves off here. I usually only take 1 or 2 leaves off the flowers just because I don't want to kill the plant. But with this one, there's going to be more, so I'm going to look around and see if I can find some more of those. Here's some more purple Trillium, but these are probably too small. I'm going to let these go. I'll come back in a few days and they'll be way bigger. Never fails. It's like someone came down here and dumped a bunch of shingles. I'm just finding shingles like strewn all over the place. The dump is like right down the road, man. Alright, coming up on a little mud hole. There'll be something there. There's some kind of poop. Not really sure what. Kind of looks like bear poop, but it's tiny. Alright, what do we got in here? Anything? Some moose poop. Seeing much in here yet. We got some skunk cabbage. Do not want to eat that. And I guess I've heard you can technically eat it if you boil it in like 5 changes of water, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not sure what this is, but it looks familiar. So I'm going to look that up later with my identification app. I took a picture of it, but there's no service here, so I can't find out right now, but I'll let you know later what this is and if it's edible. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Wow, this little brook looks beautiful. Oh, wow, there's a bunch of watercress. Well, that's a pretty big bunch of it. I think I'm going to pick some. Here's some kind of jelly fungus. I forget what it's called, but I'm pretty sure this is edible. I don't know if you'd want to eat it though, it's pretty slimy. Might be good. But I'm not taking any, because I am just not sure about that one. So far, those are the only mushrooms I've found, pretty much. Keep going, see what else we can find. I try to make it across this brook at some point and look on the other side. A bunch of partridge berry here. Edible, but not very good. Looks a lot like wintergreen, which also grows in abundance around here, which is a good edible. So if I could find some wintergreen berries, I'll probably take those. But I haven't seen many yet, so we'll see. I think I see a little swampy area over here. So I'm going to try to get across here. This looks like probably the best spot. Without getting too wet. See how it goes. Oh yeah, easy peasy. All right, let's see what we got over here besides skunk cabbage. Some horsetail here. What else we got? Yeah, bunch of skunk cabbage. Got some, what are they called? Rattlesnake plants? Rattlesnake somethings. Don't think they're edible. More skunk cabbage. Too bad this stuff makes you sick, because honestly it looks kind of delicious. It's like woodpeckers were having a good time in this tree. Wow. Holy moly. I get some wintergreen here, but no berries. See, it's mixed in with these partridge berries. Can be hard to tell the difference. Alright, here's a wintergreen berry. Whole big patch of wintergreen. One berry. A giant patch. I mean, it's all over. I don't see any berries. Just this one. So I'm gonna eat it. Minty. Oh, here's a partridge berry. Old one. This has been chewed on by something. Oh. Here's a better example. You can tell it's a partridge berry because it has these two little dots on the bottom here. And wintergreen berries do not. I don't know if you can see that, but two little divots on the bottom there. And they don't taste that great. They're full of hard seeds, and I mean, they don't taste bad. They just taste like nothing. So be a good survival food, I guess. All right, there's one more spot I want to check. I know for a fact that there'll be stinging nettles. So you can grab some of those, and hopefully there's some Japanese knotweed coming up. I call it the Japanese knotweed forest because it's just a huge patch of it over here. But I don't know if it's come up yet. It came down here about a week ago and it was not quite poking up through the ground yet, but it grows really fast and it should be growing at this point. But we'll see. If we can get some of those, that would be awesome because I love that stuff. It tastes a lot like rhubarb. So what I'll do is I'll substitute it in a strawberry rhubarb pie. And it makes awesome strawberry rhubarb pie. And this is why I call it the knotweed forest. Just so much knotweed here. Doesn't look like any's growing yet. Let's see anything. Let's dig in here a little bit and see if we can find any popping up. Oh, here's a little nub. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of little nubs here. It's not quite ready yet. To give that a few more days. Yeah, I don't see anything really yet. Oh, what's this? Oh. There's a little one. Oh, okay. There are two little tiny ones coming up. Well, these are tiny, but you can definitely eat these. Okay, there's some bigger ones here, maybe a bit bigger. Not really. Well, over here there seem to be a little bit more. All right. I'll collect a few of these and I'll get back to you. Okay. Over here seem to be some perfect size ones. Nice. Yeah, that's more like it. Alright, we've got some burdock growing here. Bunch. Not sure if you can eat the leaves, but you can dig up the roots. They're like a starchy potato-like tuber. They're pretty good. But I'm not going to grab any of those today. Right here, bunch of stinging nettles. And I am going to grab me a bunch right now. When they're young like this, you don't really have to worry about getting stung. You just grab right onto them. They're not going to hurt you. Really. And just pick off the tops like this. I think they're best when they're this size. Right here. Alright, what we got here? We got our cattail shoots, stinging nettles, Japanese knotweed, tiny bit of watercress, and our spearmint. So I'm going to start cleaning some of these cattails. So what you want to do is get dirt off, and then just want to peel back this outer layer here. Get to this white fleshy part. Take that off. That off. I'll take one more layer off. This is really the part we want down here. Very good. You can eat these raw. They're pretty good. But I like to saute them up. But yeah, that's good. And it starts to get tough up in this area here, so I don't really want to eat that, but just keep peeling back the layers. And just toss the rest. Alright. Toss these in the water and clean them up a little. Take this outer part out. That's a good one. So we'll cut that right there. All right, so this is what we got. This one off a little bit better. As you can see, there is quite a bit of waste, but throw this right in your compost pile if you're so inclined to do so. But yeah, this will make a good addition to a stir fry. I'm going to dump this water and give those another bath. Alright, we'll wash off this little bit of watercress. This will go good. Alright, now we got all this stinging nettle I'm going to wash off. Just a little dunk. Push it around. It's pretty clean already, so let's get all the sticks and stuff out of it. Squeeze all the water out. That's going to make a good stir fry. Alright. This is the Japanese knotweed. I don't think I'm going to put that in a stir fry because that might be kind of weird. almost got like a sour apple type taste to it, so I just gotta let those soak for a little bit. Next we will wash off the spearmint and make a drink. I'm gonna get some water boiling and get that steeping. Alright, I'm gonna throw all this stuff in a bag so it doesn't blow away. Do this much for stir fry, or that'll cook down a lot. We'll just throw all of it in there. Brr. Windy and cold. Alright. That's it for now. Alright, so we'll just throw some of this spearmint down the bottom of the cup. We got some almost boiling water. Don't want it fully boiling, just almost boiling. And we'll see if I can actually get this in the cup. It's in a pot because I can't find my tea kettle. So I got my redneck tea kettle. Alright, let's see how much I spill. Not too bad. Alright, I want to let that seep for a few minutes. And we'll come back and give it a taste. Alright, this has been steeping for 5 or 10 minutes. So I'm just going to put it in this little bit more festive of a cup here that my wife made instead of this lovely tacky Merry Christmas mug. So we'll see if we can pour this in here without spilling it. Well, got a few in there, that's alright. Go. Put some fresh ones on top for a garnish. Got a little debris in there, but that's alright. Alright. See how this tastes. Water didn't change color too much, but oh, it's very minty. Probably use a little bit of sugar, but I like it as is. Oh, it's minty. Very minty. A little bit bitter. I think that's probably the stems. See how the leaves taste. Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's nice. It's even better chilled as like an iced tea. Mix it half and half with iced tea. I bet it would be really good. Alright. Well, I'm going to make up a little stir fry with the stinging nettles, the cattail, and watercress. And I think I'm going to save the Japanese knotweed for another time. Maybe make a pie out of it. Maybe we can go back and get some of those strawberries. But maybe I'll just buy some, because a lot of times the strawberries are gone by the time I get to them. Turkeys and deer and all the animals have already gotten to them. It's getting windy and chilly, so I'm gonna head in. Alright, got some butter melted in the pan. With some salt and pepper. And throw in vegetables. We got stinging nettle, cattail shoots, some watercress, and I got some black trumpet mushrooms and yellowfoot chanterelle mushrooms from last year. And we're just going to saute this up. Alright, that looks about done. Yeah. Alright. See how this tastes. Looks good. A little bit of stinging nettle. Oh. Basically tastes like spinach, except a little different. I like a mix between spinach and asparagus. Mushroom. See how this cattail came out? Oh yeah, that's real good. Oh, yeah, it's so much better cooked. A little bit of everything. Oh, good. Throw some meat in there, that'd be a real good stir fry. Or keep it like this, it's really good. Vegan, except the butter, but you could use olive oil. And my pink bowl even matches the glass. Alright. I'm gonna finish this. I'll catch you next time.